Hey, what's up? This is Brent and Matt from August Burns Red, and we're here to tell you the stories behind our songs. Invisible Enemy lyrically is about, it's just kind of about, the fear of death, and I think it's something that everyone can relate to. When I wrote that song, I was thinking about how, I was kind of lucky. I've never really had, a person, one of my best friends never passed away. I've never had a really close family member. Obviously, grandparents passed, but they were old when they did. I just kind of start to think about, just that overall fear of someone you love, losing them, and then how no matter what, it's going to happen to you, whether or not it's yourself personally or a loved one. And I guess in the end, all you can hope is that the memories that you leave behind about yourself are nothing but the best. And kind of try and tie every song lyrically that I write to a positive ending. I think the last line of that song is pretty positive. You'll find relief in being lost is the last line of that song, and I think that's all you can really hope for in the end for yourself, I think. Ghost is about just kind of the extreme pandemic of homelessness. It's all over the world, and it's really sad, and you don't think about, and I do it, and I think everyone does it when you walk by someone who's homeless. You never stop to think maybe they had no control over how they got into the situation, and everyone just walks by, and if someone asks you for money, usually don't even pay attention, or you might even give them a dirty look, or and I think that maybe sometimes you need to take the time to just kind of step back and be like, tonight I'm going to go home to my bed, my family, my comfortable life. They're going to sleep outside on a street somewhere, maybe over a sewer grate, just because it's so warm a spot. Could you imagine being in that situation? It's unimaginable for most people, and the fact that everyone just kind of passes on by without even even thinking about it is a problem, and it's a problem that starts all the way up at the highest levels of government, and that there needs to be something done. There needs to be better institutions put in place for homeless people. We live in a city of Lancaster is the first city in America, and it's a pretty proud thing to, they've ended chronic homelessness in our city. There's no one in the city of Lancaster who's been homeless for more than 1 month. There's a great homeless center called Water Street Rescue Mission that does a really great job, and it's something that I'm personally proud of, and I thought it'd be a good thing to write a song about and draw attention to a subject that a lot of people don't seem to want to talk about, because there are millions of people who are homeless and millions of people have nowhere to go, and it's a sad situation.
Empire was a song that it was one of those songs that came to me very easily lyrically. It had been on my heart for a while about how the whole idea of creativity and ingenuity. We think it's impressive to build skyscrapers. We look at our skyscrapers and say, wow, we are really impressive people. But a lot of times, I think the most impressive thing about people is what they do. It's not so obvious. So in other words, the one line of the song is, we build with our hands what we have in our hearts. And obviously, that can have a lot to do with technology and engineering and stuff. But I think more importantly, it's how we impact the lives of other people. And I think my personal view is that God gave us these views, these goals, these inspirations in our heart. They're deep rooted, they're deep down, you can't see them, they're not obvious at all, and they just naturally come about in our gifts. And for me, that's playing drums, just hitting drums. It seems silly, especially to my grandparents. I have to go home and practice. What are you practicing? It's hard. But it's something that's been innate in me for as long as I can remember, and it's allowed me to travel the world and connect with a lot of people on a level that I wouldn't have had otherwise. Wrecking Ball.
Yeah.
So the reason we picked Wrecking Ball was
Good
our
question.
when we. So that was the second thing we did for the Punkers Pop or whatever, and I remember going through it, and our manager at the time, Chuck, he's still a good friend of ours. He's like, best pop song right now, Wrecking Ball. And we're like, oh yeah? And he's like, I think you can make it pretty sick. And we're like, okay. And, it's just something to do for fun. And I think that's kind of how we have to handle it. Obviously, like, we're going to go play a Miley Cyrus song. We want it to be good, but it's got to be fun for us to do it too, like, and I think we did have fun with it. Obviously, not like a song that we're like, yeah, we're gonna go play this all over the world. Like, no. But I think it is our most downloaded song. I'm gonna say that it's because it's not on a record, so you have to download it. That's what I'm hoping, at least. I'm hoping it's not actually our most popular song.